Hello everybody! Today I have a video about an update I made to my hot potato minigame level that I made a while back. If you haven't seen that video, I will put a link in the description below. I won't go over how it works, but I will cover everything I had to change and or remove to make this actually work. First off, I took out the level detection mechanism completely since this level is now completely possible in single player mode. This means the pseudo single player hot potato minigame is completely out. Instead, the level now starts with a narrow path of blue on-off spike blocks that all players must pass before entering the player separation mechanism. These are placed to prevent people that have already lost during the game from re-entering the arena. And since you get temporary invincibility when starting over, I had to make the path long enough so it is impossible to traverse even with these invincibility frames. Additionally, this can be played with anywhere between 1 to 4 people and is no longer restricted to exactly 4 people. This works since I decided to take out the both players are ready check. This is because there is no reason to not be ready once in your respective pass, since you don't even have to move to get to the next area now that I added conveyors. If you're not ready, then that's your fault. The check was implemented to prevent the game from breaking the player is alive mechanism, as well as starting early and having a player join later, potentially using invincibility frames when entering new areas to have an unfair advantage. This is fixed by putting a mechanism that forces players into the arena a specific amount of time after the first person has entered. Therefore, once the first person is ready, which is achieved when the player enters the warp block, the second player has to enter the arena shortly after. Otherwise, that player moves on unanimously and the other player cannot. As for how this works, the first player that reaches the wall of bricks will activate a spiny, making it fall and activate a red POW. This POW will blow up the bricks in front of both players, allowing them to enter the arena. After a few seconds, the chain effect causes a bullet bill launcher to fall a couple blocks behind, forcing the players into the arena even against their own will. This is what forces the second player to be ready within the time frame. If the second player isn't ready in time, the bullet bill launcher will block their path. Also, I made the text read semis instead of semifinals to save time and space. Within the actual arena itself, a couple of things were changed. Again, I won't go over how everything works as I already did in a separate video which is linked in the description below. First off, I forgot that items respawn in multiplayer, so I had to move the red POW blocks away from where the big bomb and the bullet bill launcher fall from. And since I removed the both players are ready check, the player who enters the arena first will start with the bomb. However, I did need to have a both players are ready check for the finals because of how there is a lot of variance in how long the semifinals are. If one match finishes way earlier than the other, then the first player that enters the finals would win if there wasn't a both players are ready check. And rather than having the check inside the arena, I moved it to right before the warp blocks that take you there. The reason for this is that it allows for the upload to be in single player as well. This check works similar to the mechanism used right before the semifinals. However, this one requires both players to reach the wall of bricks. When the top player reaches the wall, this spiny will fall and hit this brick block, causing the bullet bill launcher to fall. However, it will stop falling until it lands on the lower brick block. When the bottom player reaches the wall, this spiny will fall and hit this brick block, causing the launcher to fall all the way to a bomb, which activates a red POW chain reaction, allowing both players in. It does not matter which order the players reach the wall, since the only requirement is both get there, as it is the only way for the launcher to fall all the way down to the bomb. And just like the first mechanism, a bullet bill launcher falls, forcing the players into the pipe because if not, they will be crushed and die instead, leaving the other player a free win. However, if for some reason only one player gets to the finals, whether it be in single player or if both players died in a match or if there's only 3 people, then a fail-safe mechanism kicks in. Way above the level, a moving spiny shell gets loaded in when a player reaches this brick wall. The shell will follow a long path of conveyors, continuously destroying brick blocks until it reaches the bottom. Once there, it will collide with a red POW, triggering the same reaction from the both players are ready mechanism, thus allowing entry into the final arena. However, this does not get activated until about 2.5 minutes has passed. This failsafe is to ensure that the level is still possible if anything goes wrong. I figured that even if you tried to make one of the matches from the semifinals last a very long time, the failsafe would still take too long to activate before then. Finally, there is one small downside to all of this that I'm still having trouble with fixing. It is still possible for 2 players to enter the same pipe, so the player's separation mechanism isn't 100% completely functional. I'm not sure if there will ever be a way to truly separate players into 4 different paths, even with people who throw, but if anyone manages to come up with a foolproof one, please let me know. I know it's not likely that people will intentionally try to throw or not make a level work, since winning is usually in people's interests, especially in versus, or if you're playing with friends, but eliminating that possibility would be extremely helpful. This is especially relevant to my next multiplayer level, which I will post a video about in the near future. And that was the last change I made to this level. As of this video's posting, the level is on version 1.7. So if for some reason anything else is broken that I need to fix, or if I find any improvements, I will update it to a newer version. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Dude, now we actually get to see if Hot Potato works with 4 people. What is this? That's smashing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, let's go. This is my game, dude.
Sam's kind of got this one figured out, I feel like. Wait, I gotta get the thumbnail shot, dude. Look at this. Oh!
Thumbnail shot, bro. I already had a sick thumbnail shot for this one. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Alright, let's go. Who am I facing?
Who's Luigi?
I'm up against Toadette.
I'm up against Mario.
Ooh, it's me and Sam.
Ooh, let's go.
I'm going up against the fast food corporation.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm not gonna win this one, dude.
Good luck.
I'm cooking this bomb a little.
Ooh, you're cooking. I'm not a big cooker, dude.
Now I don't
That's
know how
it's a
close it
risky
is.
move.
Yeah, now I don't know how close it is, so I can't cook it.
I just don't know the benefits
Oh!
of cooking.
In there, boys.
Ooh, Race is in
Nice.
the finals.
In there, boys.
Nice. Raise fire, final match.
See you in the finals.
I'm still going. Me and Panga's matches are always a while. Come on, baby.
I really want to cook it, but I'm so scared.
No balls, you won't cook it.
I'm not. It's gotta be.
You won't cook it. Oh, no. Alright, I got a shoutcast.
Okay, let's hear it.
You called it quits. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hot Potato v1.7 finals. Toad versus Mario. We need a character check. We got Pang on Mario, I believe, and Raise on Blue Toad. Let's see what kind of strategies they use here. Toad is staying far away from this place.
And the other direction.
Raise Fire has had a dark past with this place. He's using the back of his noggin to hit the bomb back. Let's see how it fares for him.
No!
Oh! And Raise Fire with the epic dub. Victory Royale. GG.
Race Fire takes the
Wow,
dubs.
rise up, gamers.
Thanks for 100 bits. I'm glad it works with 4 people.
It's amazing. I love that game.
We've done it. We've done it.